Welcome back to our channel, where we're all about enhancing your learning experience. In today's video, we'll be exploring practical tips and techniques to help you read textbooks more efficiently, retain information effectively, and absorb knowledge like a sponge. By implementing these strategies, you'll be able to maximize your comprehension and make the most of your study time. Let's dive in. Our first tip is to preview the text before diving into the chapters. Take a few minutes to skim through the headings, subheadings, and any bolded or italicized text. This survey helps activate your prior knowledge and provides an overview of the content you're about to read. It sets the stage for better comprehension. Setting clear goals is crucial for effective textbook reading. Before each study session, establish specific goals. Identify what you aim to achieve, whether it's understanding key concepts or mastering a particular chapter. Clear goals give your reading purpose and focus. Taking effective notes while reading is a game changer. Jot down important points and key ideas. Use abbreviations, symbols, and bullet points to condense information. Summarize paragraphs or sections in your own words to reinforce understanding. These notes will be invaluable for later review. Engage actively with the text by using active reading techniques. Highlight or underline crucial information that stands out to you. Write questions or comments in the margins to encourage critical thinking. This interaction with the text enhances comprehension and aids memory retention. Visualize the concepts presented in the text. Creating mental images helps your brain make connections and reinforces understanding. If possible, use diagrams or draw your own illustrations to solidify complex ideas. Visualization is a powerful tool for retaining information. Have you heard of the SQ3R method? It stands for survey, question, read, recite, and review. Let's break it down further. The first step is to survey the chapter or section you're about to read. Quickly glance through the headings, subheadings, bolded or italicized text, and any visual aids like graphs or illustrations. This survey helps you gain an overview of the material and prepares your mind for what lies ahead. It also activates your prior knowledge, allowing you to connect new information to what you already know. Formulating questions before you start reading helps to set a purpose and focus for your study session. Based on the headings, subheadings, and any prior knowledge you have, generate questions about what you expect to learn from the chapter. These questions can be broad or specific and can relate to key concepts, main ideas, or specific details. This step primes your brain to actively seek answers as you read. The read step involves actively reading the chapter or section. As you read, employ active reading techniques to enhance comprehension. Engage with the text by highlighting or underlining important information, making marginal notes or comments, and actively seeking answers to the questions you formulated. Maintain a focused and attentive mindset and try to grasp the main ideas and supporting details as you progress. After completing a section or subsection, pause and recite or summarize the content in your own words. Put the information into your own language, ensuring that you understand it and can explain it without referring back to the text. This step strengthens your grasp of the material and reinforces memory retention. If you're studying with a partner or in a group, you can also engage in discussion or teach the content to someone else during this step. The final step of the SQ3R method is to review the material you've read. This involves going over your notes, summaries, and any highlighted or underlined portions of the text. Reviewing helps solidify the information in your memory and allows you to identify any gaps in understanding or areas that need further clarification. It's also an opportunity to make connections between different sections of the text and reinforce the overall comprehension of the material. The SQ3R method promotes active learning and enhances long-term memory. Long chapters can be overwhelming, so our next tip is to break them down into smaller sections or manageable chunks. After completing each section, take a short break to recharge and review what you've learned. Breaking it down makes it more manageable and helps with retention. Instead of cramming, practice spaced repetition. Space out your study sessions and review the material at regular intervals. This technique allows your brain to consolidate the information over time, strengthening memory retention. Mnemonic devices are memory aids that can be incredibly helpful. Develop acronyms, rhymes, or visual associations to recall complex ideas or lists. Mnemonics add a fun and memorable element to your learning. One of the best ways to solidify your understanding is by teaching someone else. Share what you've learned with a friend, family member, or study group. Explaining concepts in your own words reinforces comprehension and helps you identify areas that need further clarification. Engage multiple senses while studying. Read aloud to reinforce auditory learning. Write notes or draw diagrams to stimulate visual and kinesthetic learning. By involving different senses, you enhance memory and coding. Connect textbook content to real-life examples or personal experiences. Relating new information to existing knowledge strengthens understanding and makes it more relatable. Look for practical applications of the concepts you're learning. Real-life connections deepen comprehension. Utilize technology to enhance your learning experience. Take advantage of e-readers or note-taking apps that allow highlighting, annotating, and organizing your notes. Use online resources, such as educational videos or interactive quizzes, to supplement your textbook reading. Many textbooks include review questions or practice exercises. Complete these questions to assess your understanding and reinforce key concepts. Treat them as mini quizzes to test your knowledge and identify areas that need further review. Forming study groups with classmates who are studying the same material can be highly beneficial. Collaborative learning provides different perspectives and fosters discussion. Explaining concepts to others and hearing their insights can deepen your understanding. Instead of passively rereading, practice active recall. Close the book and try to explain the main ideas or concepts aloud from memory. This retrieval practice enhances memory recall and strengthens understanding. Use mind maps or concept maps to visually organize and connect different topics or subtopics. This technique helps you see the bigger picture and the relationships between ideas. Mind mapping enhances comprehension and memory retention. Create a suitable study environment that minimizes distractions. Find a quiet space with good lighting and comfortable seating. Turn off notifications on your electronic devices to maintain focus. A conducive environment enhances concentration and comprehension. Remember to get sufficient rest. Adequate sleep is crucial for effective learning and memory consolidation. Make sure to prioritize rest to recharge your brain and enhance cognitive function. Avoid studying when you're excessively tired, as it can impede comprehension. Finally, regular review and reflection are key. Periodically review your notes and revisit the material. Reflect on what you've learned and how it connects with previous knowledge. This helps reinforce the content in your long-term memory. By implementing these practical tips and techniques, you can read textbooks more efficiently, retain information effectively, and absorb knowledge like a sponge. Remember to preview the text, set clear goals, take effective notes, and use active reading techniques. Visualize concepts, employ the SQ3R method, and break down long chapters into manageable sections. Practice spaced repetition, create mnemonic devices, and teach someone else. Utilize multisensory learning, relate concepts to real life, and take advantage of technology. Review, form study groups, and practice active recall. Use mind maps, manage your environment, get sufficient rest, and regularly review and reflect. With these strategies, you'll enhance your learning experience and make the most of your study time. Thank you for joining us today on Mastering Textbook Reading. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. And as always, happy reading!